Hello and welcome to what's in this week's Oban Times, with me, Finn Nixon.
Me, Kathy Griffiths.
And me, Sandy Neal.
There's lots of interesting news and great photographs for you to delve into in this week's newspaper and at our website www.obantimes.co.uk, and we can't wait to tell you what has been happening this week. Just a quick reminder though, we enjoy hearing your stories and seeing your photos as well. You can call the Oban Times on 01631 568 000, email editor@obantimes.co.uk, or message us on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. So, what stories do we have in store for you this week? Kathy, what have you been researching and writing about?
Oban's community radio station urgently needs help and donations to stay on air. Oban FM has launched a £10,000 GoFundMe appeal to help it keep broadcasting 24 hours a day. So far, the online appeal has brought in just over £600. So let's see what we can do, because this station has been broadcasting for 31 years and long may it continue. Now, otter seekers on Mull are being reminded to behave responsibly and with respect. Tourists heading to the island in search of seeing these creatures and getting a close-up on camera are already asking locals for directions to the best spots. But really, there is no absolute best spot on Mull. There's otters along most of the coastline. You've just got to be lucky. So Mull Otter Group is appealing to wildlife photographers and visitors to be respectful of both otters and people who live in the area. They've printed a new flyer with do's and don'ts, and these can be picked up from tourist information centres, holiday stays, waiting rooms, and from the islands rangers. And by following the flyer's guidance, it means you should enjoy a longer, better quality sighting, which causes no distress to the animal. So we're staying on Mull. I survived Mull Music Festival, which was quite a surprise to me, actually. But anyway, it was great. It was great fun. Loads of fabulous bands, brilliant atmosphere. The sunshine helped, and I was out and about with my camera. So there's some cracking photos in this week's paper and online for you to enjoy. And we've also been covering the Highlands and Islands Music and Dance Festival. That was also a great weekend. Lots of mega talent. And next year, that festival will be celebrating its diamond anniversary, so lots of great things for you to enjoy in this week's Oban Times and online.
Thank you very much, Kathy, and I look forward to reading all about the otters and the music festival. What about you, Sandy? What have you been finding out this week?
Well, thank you very much, Finn and Kathy. Well, the Scottish Government's plans to ban fishing and farming in 10% of Scotland's seas by 2026 is the subject of two debates in Holyrood this week. You can read all about it in our paper and online. Witches, burglars, air raids and a cake. It's curtains up for the Lorn Drama Festival. And if you go on our website, you can get the latest update on the ferry crisis. Scotland's Transport Minister has not ruled out returning the MV Alfred to Orkney to replace its grounded twin MV Pentalina. That's just days after the Alfred was hired to plug gaps in CalMac services for Islay and Jura. CalMac have also postponed the MV Finlaggan's dry dock until June to cover for faults with the MV Hebridean Isles. And if you pick up a copy of our sister paper, the Lochaber Times, there are growing calls for compensation after the failure of the Corran ferry across Loch Linney. One Ardgour hotel owner, whose takings fell by more than 50%, says local businesses have been abandoned. Finn, what have you got for us?
Thank you, Sandy. And well, last weekend there was much hustle and bustle in Oban as the enormous MV Zuiderdam, a cruise ship, visited the town. It is thought that around 2,000 passengers disembarked the vessel, and we have one particular photograph of the Zuiderdam completely dwarfing the poor Lismore ferry, which is sure to give you a good idea of her size. In more maritime-themed news, Northern Lighthouse Board members plan to take strike action for the first time in their 236-year history. The board maintains 208 lighthouses across Scotland and the Isle of Man, with their technical operations carried out here in Oban. Unite members are displeased about the pay and work conditions that have been set by the UK Government's Department for Transport. An Oban hotel has also won an award at a prestigious ceremony, and we have the discussion from the latest Oban Community Council meeting, where safer traffic measures in Oban were top of the agenda. In the sport, we have all the latest from the Shinty action, with reports from Oban CalMac's 5-0 win over Butte and the first round of the Bullock Cup as Lochside Rovers faced off against Oban Celtic. There was also great success for the youngsters from Oban Shotokan club at the Scottish Open Championships, with clubs taking home 10 medals from the event in Dundee. We also have an update from the North Argyll Cycling Club, who've been thriving on the road and off it, as well as a report on another top 10 finish for Oban golf ace Bob McIntyre, his recent good form continuing in South Korea. In the rugby, there were hugely impressive wins for the Oban under-13 and under-14 teams, and we wish Oban Lorn ladies the best of luck in their National Plate final on Saturday as they travel down to Edinburgh to face Grangemouth Stags. A full preview of this massive match will be available to read on our website. And you can read more sport and all the stories we have discussed today at www.obantimes.co.uk or in this week's newspaper, which will be available in shops and garages from Thursday. For now, though, it's goodbye from me, Finn Nixon.
Goodbye from me, Kathy Griffiths.
And goodbye from me, Sandy Newell.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.